Alright, what is going on guys? It's Tazz here, and welcome back to the channel. Now a couple of days ago, we got some new trailers for the new seasons of the DCTV shows, and what I want to do with this video is just break them down and talk to you guys about the new trailers that we got. So we got one trailer that sort of encompasses all of the DCTV shows, one with Flash, Arrow, Legends, and Supergirl, as well as we got one standalone Legends of Tomorrow trailer, which I will also talk about. So without further ado guys, let's get into the video. So I'm going to start off with the trailer that shows off all of the DCTV shows, and while there's not a lot of new information from this trailer, a lot of the footage is footage that we've seen before from the Comic-Con trailer, but there is some new footage to go through. For Arrow, we get a little bit of footage of Oliver sort of getting ready for his mayoral duties, putting on not his Green Arrow suit, but his Mayor Queen suit, which is definitely pretty nice, as well as we get a little bit of a new look, I guess, at it. What seems like he's going to be having a new bow this season, because I guess it exploded on Lian Yu, so, you know, he needs a new bow to shoot people with, you know, as the Green Arrow, so that's pretty nice to see him getting a new bow. It seems almost like a combination, or like a cross between the bow that he's had for the past few seasons with the season 1 bow. It seems sort of like a cross between the two of those, which is definitely pretty cool. We can't really see too much detail of it, it's just sort of like an outline of it, but it does seem like it's a new bow. And then we get sort of another small little look at the new Black Canary suit. Not too much new detail that we can see in it, but it does seem really cool, and we'll just have to wait and see it fully when the show comes back. And then for the Flash side of the trailer, we get a little bit more of Barry being out of the Speed Force now, so we see him going back to his job at the CCPD, and it seems like that will be definitely pretty cool to see him back at the CCPD, considering he really wasn't there very much last season. So he'll be back working at the CCPD. It seems like he's been, he was talking to Iris, I think, in one of the shots in the trailer, and then we just sort of get some more overall just sort of Team Flash shots in this trailer. Not really too much new detail on the side of Flash, because, you know, they don't want to give away too much. Obviously, Barry gets out of the Speed Force, and then I guess we'll go from there. And then back over to the Supergirl side of things in this trailer, we don't get, like I said, we don't get too much new information for Supergirl this season either, but we do get one interesting shot in this trailer with Cat Grant actually standing on sort of what seems like a presidential podium. So, I mean, I don't think she becomes the president, but maybe she ends up working for the president, which would definitely be pretty cool as well, because, I mean, Cat Grant's a cool character. I really like her on the show, and supposedly she'll be on Supergirl more this season than she was last year, which is definitely a nice thing to hear. And then in that whole combined trailer, we didn't really get too much for Legends, but Legends got its own trailer, so really the main thing in sort of this combined trailer was, I guess, Nate was taking a selfie with Julius Caesar, which is definitely pretty funny. But yeah, let's go transition over to the full-on Legends of Tomorrow trailer. So in the same fashion as pretty much all of the other DCTV trailers for these new seasons, we get a little bit of a quick recap of Legends last season. Obviously, we saw them do some legendy things and kind of, you know, break time, dinosaurs, you know, you guys know the drill. You know, they unleashed dinosaurs, they broke time, and it seems like what they've got to do this season, from a couple of these shots in the trailer, is it seems like what they're going to have to do is find what's sort of out of place in a specific time and bring it back to the time where they're supposed to be. Because we see one shot with Mick lying on the beach in Aruba, and we see Julius Caesar standing over him. I'm just assuming that he's on the beach of Aruba because, you know, he always wants to go to Aruba. I think one of the episodes, maybe the first episode, is called Aruba. But it seems like Julius Caesar is out of place, and it seems like what the Legends will have to do is go bring him back to where he belongs, and Nate will get a selfie along the way. So from this trailer, we get a little bit of footage from the first episode, and a little bit of footage from that episode, I think it's episode 2, where they go to the carnival, which was really the main episode showcased in the Comic-Con trailer, because they shot the episodes out of order. They shot episode 2 before they shot episode 1. I'm not 100% sure why, but it just sort of happened that way, so that's why we're getting a little bit more footage now from episode 1. And along in this trailer, we also got our first look at the new person joining the Legends team this year. And she had a pretty funny introduction, making a joke about the Legends, saying that they were, you know, saving the world, and then she was like, yeah, well then, why is it still a terrible place? So, you know, that's pretty funny, and I think she'll fit in great with the Legends team just from that joke alone. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for these new trailers. They didn't show off too much, like I said before, but they did show off a couple of new interesting things for the upcoming season. So I want to know what you guys think about these trailers down in the comments below. Are you excited for the new seasons? Because I definitely am. But until next time, guys, it's been Tazz, and I will see you guys in the next video.